If you've ever heard someone say that humans came from apes, then this episode is definitely for you. Let's take a moment and think. What did God create first? According to the Quran, in Surah Al-Anbiya 21:30, God says, "We made from water every living thing." That means the origin of all life is water. After creating water, God created the throne. In Surah Hud 11:7, it says, "His throne was upon the water." So water existed before the throne. Then, 50,000 years later, God created the heavens and the earth in 6 days. But the earth alone was created in 2 days, and in another 2 days, God determined all its provisions, making it 4 days in total. Then, the heavens were created in the remaining 2 days. In Surah Fussilat 41:9, God says, "Say, do you indeed disbelieve in He who created the earth in 2 days? That is the Lord of the worlds." Now let's move to the first creatures to inhabit the earth, the jinn. God created the jinn 2,000 years before Adam, but during those 2,000 years, they caused massive corruption and bloodshed. So when God told the angels He would create Adam, the angels were surprised and said, "Will you place upon it one who causes corruption and sheds blood?" Because they had already seen what the jinn had done. Then came the creation of Adam. His name comes from Adim al-Ard, the surface of the earth. God created Adam from a handful of soil gathered from all parts and all colors of the earth, black, white, red, explaining the diversity in skin tones and human personalities. Just like sand, some soft, some rough, people too differ. Some are kind, some harsh, some pure, others toxic. Why didn't God create humans walking on 4 legs like other creatures? Because He honored the children of Adam, raising them upright, so their heads are always lifted. In Surah Al-Isra 17:70, God says, "We have certainly honored the children of Adam. And when we pray, we lower our heads to the ground, bowing in full submission to the Lord of the heavens and the earth." Humility before God is your highest honor. God created Adam in 7 distinct stages, even though He could have simply said, "Be," and he would be. But God chose to create Adam step by step to show you just how valuable you are and how precise your creation is. 1. Stage 1. A handful of diverse soil, symbolizing your origin. No matter how powerful or wealthy you are from dust, and to dust you shall return. 2. Stage 2. Mixing the soil with water. Just like purification in Islam uses either water or dust, you were made from purity, so don't defile it with sin. 3. Stage 3. The mud becomes sticky and firm. In the Quran, we created them from sticky clay. 4. Stage 4. The clay dries into a hardened form. Created man from clay like pottery. 5. Stage 5. It sits long enough to darken. Created from dark mud altered in shape. Stage 6. God shaped it with His own hands. What prevented you, O Iblis, from prostrating to the one I created with my hands? 7.4. Stage 7. God breathed into him from His own spirit. When I have proportioned him and breathed into him my spirit, fall down to him in prostration. And all the angels did, except Iblis. Only Adam received this honor. Even the angels weren't created this way. And then you hear someone say, "Humans came from monkeys?" That's not just wrong, it's disrespectful. A mind controlled by Satan could believe such a thing. Humans were created from 2 opposites, soul and clay, and everything returns to its origin. When you die, your soul rises to the heavens, while your body returns to the earth. Your soul, pure, divine, only finds peace in prayer, worship, and closeness to God. Your body, tied to this world, chases food, desires, and pleasures. Every night, your soul leaves your body when you sleep. In Surah Zumar, God says, "God takes the souls at the time of their death and those that do not die during their sleep. Then He decides